So in this video we will be having a look at these supports at the front here. So they just support the robot if it takes any hard hits by any spinners at the front. So these here. Another thing we'll be looking at are these holes here on the side which support the lid in place. And this one down here we will put in there for a LED light to be displayed. Alright, and we will also be looking at how to put our name on the back. So a couple of things to cover in this video. Alright, so the first thing is these supports. So these are quite simple. First thing we want to do is just sketch a plane on here. Already in sketch. So if we select that surface, go sketch, bring it down to that 2D. We just want to draw two rectangles. Right, we don't want to have them too wide, because the wider they are, the heavier the bot is. So we're trying to keep it fairly light, but we want it to have some support. So if you want to have somewhere around the 4mm width, is fine. So do the same on the other side. Right, now once we've got those support, those rectangles drawn down there, we can go extrude. Click on them. And then because we don't want them to just go straight up like that, because then it's going to bring it up like a rectangle. So what we can click on here is to object. Alright, and that's only going to extrude up to this object here. Now we can see that it's red here, so red means that it's cutting. So we can change the operation down here to join. So as we can see, those supports look like that. So then we push OK, and we have our supports. Cool. So they're pretty solidly there. So now the next thing that we're going to look at is doing these holes here. Alright, so they can be fairly simple, but we want to just make sure we put them in the right place, because when we create our lid, we have to create our lid separately, so we want to make sure we've got the right dimensions to put in there. So we're going to create sketch, this plane here. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to measure from the inside of our bot, which is this dotted line here. From the top, we'll measure across, and we'll pick an area along here we can put that will be easily remembered. So 40mm. So these are just lines to guide us. Alright, and then we want to go down 7mm. Alright, now the reason why we went down 7mm is because our lid's going to sit recessed under here, 2mm thick, and then our hole is going to be 5mm under that lid. Alright, you'll see that when we start doing our lid. Alright, so go sketch, circle, diameter. Alright, we want to have a 5mm, so we push 5, hit enter, and then out that. Oh, looks like I hit 4. Control Z. Uh, 5mm. Alright, hit enter, 5mm. Cool. So extrude, click on that one. Alright, easiest way to do it, just click on that arrow, drag it all the way through the other side, because we want to have one on the other side too. Alright, click OK, and then we've got those holes there. We go all the way through. Now we want to do the same thing on this here, but we want to measure the inside here so that we get it on the middle. So to make sure that it is in the middle, draw a line at the top, it goes to the side here, and we know it's 55. So we find that middle where that triangle is, and then we can go down 7mm. there. Same thing. Circles, center diameter circle. Straight in, 5, hit enter twice. Oh, there he is. Extrude. Wait. Grab the arrow, drag it through. We don't need to go all the way through. We just need to make sure that we go through enough that it protrudes through. So if you don't know how wide this distance is, just pull it through until you see it on the other side, and then you can push OK. Well, and then you'll know that it's cut the whole way through, so you'll be able to see it. Alright, so we're just going to put the other hole in down here for the LED light. So just same thing. Select surface, sketch, surface. So the LED is not very important as it's exactly where it goes. You can put it wherever you like on the bot as long as it's displayed somewhere. We're using a 5mm LED, so we can just go create a circle and we can just put it in line with this one, somewhere about there. Alright, 5mm, enter, enter. Alright, let's go modify. Extrude, select, drag that through and enter. Alright, so there's a hole for our LED light. Alright, the last thing we're going to do in this video is we're just going to put our name on our bot. So between these two here, we're going to put our name. So to do that, let's sketch text. Alright, and then you just want to text. First, create your name. I do it in bold because then it makes the letters thicker. Then you can also change the height. So we might want to change it to 8mm, just so that it fits in. You can also change the angle on it. So you could twist using this here. We can twist it. Although my mouse is not working very well. I want to keep mine straight because I prefer that. Alright, so we just hit enter. So use this point here. Put it center. Push OK. So I did have to select that surface for some reason. Alright, and then if we go extrude, we can just collect it on the lettuce and we can extrude them out. So you don't want to have them ridiculously out, you only want to have them 1mm, 2mm out. Sort of have a look. It doesn't look too silly. Push OK. And then you've got that there. Cool. So give your bot a name, put your name on your bot, which makes it stand out. So, alright, and that is the end of this video.